BRICS have found another 3 potential candidates who want to join this movement. Let us talk about it. Guys, when the Western are more focused in the Middle East, meddling people business, raising up high tension over there, killing innocent people, raping, all those kind of things. Well, BRICS actually, it is even growing up bigger than we expected. The economy of BRICS, according to the last report which came through, it's even growing up more faster compared to the last 2 years that BRICS have come to existence. And it has grown up very fast to the point that you have to take G7, G20, all these NATO countries, combine them together with their economies. That is how fast the BRICS have grown up. And it did not only grow up financially with their economy, no. Actually, BRICS, it is growing up with the new allies which are now joining BRICS. Remember, in the previous BRICS summit which took place in South Africa, well, we saw about 33 countries which had shows their potential to join BRICS. That was excluding the previous, I think, 5 countries which had joined BRICS. That included the Saudi Arabia, which is the lord of petrol. Like, there is no a country out there which their budget or their economy is seated on petrol. Africa, we can talk about different minerals. We have gold, diamond, petrol, we have diesel, any kind of oil, any things we have in Africa, of course. But if there is one that country that survive only with their petrol money, that will be Saudi Arabia with their kingdom. And these people, they rejected the West to go and join BRICS. That was a very big shock that they had to leave the West with, because these countries, they were the one who were supplying the Western country with petrol. Europe, we know that they are the big thief who comes and steal in Africa by force. They'll come in Africa, they'll take Africa petrol at their own appropriate price as they want. They'll buy it at cheap price and they'll go, they sell it over there. But the main big supplier of petrol in the America, that was Saudi Arabia. But unfortunately, as we are talking right now, since Saudi Arabia, they had decided to join BRICS, well, they cancel everything. All the contract they had with the United States of America when it comes to supply petrol and everything, they cancel it. They're supposed to renew it, actually, the contract. But since it got expired, they were like, no, we need to take a break. When the US with their allies, they're still trying to figure out how come they just decided to change everything around like that, well, they then end up realizing that no, actually Saudi Arabia, they want to start supplying their petrol to the BRICS countries. Remember, BRICS countries, it was founded by Brasilia, Russia, South Africa, India, you know, those 5 countries. Now they're having allies which are coming in. So they want to start trading with these new allies because they believe that it's going to grow up even their own economies. And a lot of countries around the world, they have opened their eyes and they can tell that if there is a one world organizations which is more honest, one world organizations which all of you will be equal, one world organizations which have that mutual respect of one another, that is BRICS. There is no someone who call himself there as a big brother who come and tell you what to do. No, there is no someone who will tell you that no, us, because we believe we're the United States of America, we're here to found you, we can give you billion of money. No, there's no such a thing. There's a respect of one another. So that was one of the reasons why a lot of countries in the world, they have now want to have that willingness to work with BRICS, to be part of BRICS, because they know that the future of tomorrow is BRICS. So when the West are busy being distracted with things going around, putting a lot of conflict among nations, well, these other countries, they are actually seeing that no, actually let's just forget about these people with their US dollar and go and focus on something else. And now they are coming all the way to BRICS. And most of these countries, especially those ones who don't have a good relationship with the Western countries, such as Venezuela, Cuba, countries such as Burkina Faso, there's a lot of them. Egypt is even in already. These countries, they are coming all in there. They want to be part of this BRICS. Now, why are we here and why are we talking about this? Well, because when I said in the beginning of this video saying that there is three potential candidates, three countries which are willing to join BRICS right now. Well, I'm referring to Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger. These three countries, they have isolated themselves from all the Western activities. They first start doing that by chasing the Western presence in their countries. So they chase the West influence in their countries from the moment when they became the military leader or the military leader of these countries in their government. They then decided to first cut all the ties with the Western. We saw it all started with Mali. They chased France away when the US came and like, no, okay, fine, if you guys don't want to work with France, we're here, we want to work with you. And then they chased again the US, they rejected their offer. We follow by Burkina Faso. When the young Ibrahim Traore came in, he also chased them, all of them, and canceled all the contract, even cancelled the contract of certain France country, France investors who were in that country, and he put some laws which these people, they end up seeing that, okay, here we will now have to lose a lot.
Ce continent qui a tant souffert.
Africa is a continent that has suffered and continues to suffer due to imperialists. These imperialists have but one cliché in their head. Africa is an empire of slaves. That's how they view Africa. For them, Africans belong to them. Our land belongs to them. They've never been able to change their ways.
Nos sous-sols les appartiennent.
But it was just a political strategy which he used in order for him to even leave these people and focus on something else. And then we saw the Niger government, how they came and they took also over there, and the next things, they've removed France, they closed the France embassy, they removed France military base. Recently, they even removed the American military base over there.
U.S. military kicked out of Niger in humiliating exit. In a humiliating turn of events, the U.S. military has been unceremoniously kicked out of Niger. The announcement came during a joint press conference in Niamey, the capital, where the American and Nigerian militaries laid bare the details of the forced departure. Nigerian Colonel Major Mamman Sani Kiyau triumphantly announced, "This June 7th flight by the U.S. Air Force's C-130 Globemaster III from Niamey, Base 101, marks the start of a series of several wide-body rotations for the repatriation of personnel and equipment in accordance with the Niger Agreement." Both countries signed an agreement on May 19th for the withdrawal of American troops. Since then, more than 269 items out of 946 and several tons of equipment have already left Niger, according to Kiyau. U.S. Major General Kenneth Ekman feebly attempted to save face by announcing the establishment of a joint committee to facilitate the coordination of the disengagement process. This committee is a clear sign of the disarray and incompetence that has plagued the U.S. mission. Prior to this ignominious retreat, over 1,000 U.S. troops were stationed at 2 bases in Niger, tasked with the dubious mission of spying on various militant groups in West Africa. Niger's decision to end its partnership with the U.S. was a direct response to Washington's condescending attitude and threats of reprisals, as pointed out by military spokesperson Colonel Amadou Abdramane in March. This scathing criticism of U.S. diplomacy and military strategy in the region further underscores the complete and utter failure of American efforts. Adding to the embarrassment, Niger also expelled French troops in 2022 after an 8-year partnership, accusing Paris of being unable to suppress terrorists in the region. The U.S. now finds itself in similar disgrace.
Removing this American military base over there in Niger, it was something that did not sit okay with Americans. They went crazy to the point that they have to go and sit down in their Senate and start talking about this to see what is happening, because they have to understand exactly what really happened. Like when they say this.
This weekend, the military junta running Niger announced it was kicking out U.S. forces conducting operations to counter ISIS and al-Qaeda in the region. This comes on the heels of reports that Niger is negotiating security-related deals with Iran and Russia.
Of course, they are feeling that way because they can see that when we are telling them that they are actually losing Africa to the other countries such as Russia and China, well, they think that people they were playing, they think like African, they were making a joke over it. Now that they are seeing that they are being chased out from all these countries, that is what becoming their big regrets. They don't know what to do next because they are running out of words. They are running out of words. They can't believe that no, a small country such as Niger just chased them out of their countries, and now Niger they are working with Russia. And they seem to have a very good relationship. The foreign minister of Russia even confirmed that.
From the very first contacts between our countries after President Ibrahim Traore came to power, we have been closely engaged in all areas of cooperation, including the development of military and military technical ties. I have no doubt that thanks to this cooperation, the remaining pockets of terrorism on the territory of Burkina Faso will be destroyed.
Yes, that is how you can earn respect from people such as the Western. You need to be straight with them. You need to chase them away and find them find yourself another partner whom can break their hearts. And you don't need to go far. Go to their enemies and take that enemies. They will treat you well because they will like to take revenge on them, and that's what Russia is doing right now. China, they know already. So these countries, besides them willing to work with Russia and China, they just realized that instead of us being this big world organization called such as the UN or World Organization, we rather go and join BRICS because they will be well protected, they will be well treated, they will be well respected. So right now, the 3 countries in this summit that took place last weekend, they had decided already, beside them building up this new bloc which they call the Sahel Region Alliance, they now decided to go and join BRICS because they know that with the mineral of their country, being part of BRICS is going to benefit them and the entire Africa continent. Because by the way, all African countries, that's where they are washing, that they want to be part of these BRICS things, because they know very well that that's the only way we can decolonize ourselves from the Western, even though they pretend to leave Africa, giving freedom to Africans physically but not financially. Well, they then decided to thinking on how to go to this BRICS because they know there we will be well protected, and we encouraging this kind of initiation because we know that sooner or later it's going to benefit the Africa continent. So the 3 countries, Burkina Faso, Mali and Niger, of course they are the potential candidates which are willing to sign this new deal with the BRICS so that they can be part of the BRICS. And already you can tell that they already start making some effort toward BRICS. And BRICS, you remember, they are more open to welcome any country which want to come in, as long you have to follow their rules. And you know, so that's even the reason why when they were having their summit in South Africa, President Ramaphosa with his government, they had to invite all the African countries over here because they know that inviting these African leaders is like you're inviting more clients. And trust me, right now in the world platforms, according to me, I don't think there is a better platforms which can benefit people of Africa if it's not BRICS, because they are so free there. Their economy is growing up fast. They are so well organized. They have that mutual respect of one another. They are helping all their countries, their partners to trade among themselves in a very good way. You guys, you heard in one of the video we play you on how BRICS have launched already the outcome of their new currency, because they want to get rid of the US dollar. We'll be discussing more about it in the next videos. But yeah, the BRICS, they are busy working on that one, and it will be announced very soon. So, and if once that happen, I'm telling you, I don't think there will be any country which would like to work with the US dollar. So we shall wait and see and how things will go about that. But the most important thing is that I like the fact that African countries, they are now joining world organizations such as BRICS, because at least look the countries which are there. No one is there to call another one like a small boy, or to treat another one like they are women. But they are having that mutual respect, regardless of how big or small your country it is, regardless of how big or small your economy can be. Yet they are treating you the same way like they want to be treated as well. So for that reason, they deserve a round of applause for that. Okay, so guys, I think it was very important for us to come here and tell you about what these three countries that want to join BRICS and what are their ambitions and how things seem to be working out for them so far in everything that they've been trying to do. So we really do appreciate your time to watch this video until at this point. We really do appreciate that. But please, before you leave, make sure that you hit that thumbs button, give us your likes. We really do appreciate, so that this message can reach even to many people out there. And feel free to drop us also your comments in the comment section. We would like to hear from you. Give us your view on what you see or you heard us talking here about these three countries which want to join the BRICS organization. And please, if you find something beneficial and you want to catch more from us, well, it's very simple. You just have to subscribe to the channel, so that we will be able to hear more from us. We really do appreciate you for that. Guys, I think that will be all for now. Continue to be yourself. Be safe and be cool, be kind, have respect for everyone in order for you to be respected. May God bless you all. We'll see you again in our next video. Ciao, ciao.